7 compartments. And the human finger is comprised of 3 phalanges. This one you might find interesting. Apparently, I am a very good teacher. That's a nice thing in this book. It's right there. It's a very nice thing. Most of these pages are blank. I'll let you know when I come to something interesting. Ooh. According to this, a crayon will burn for 30 minutes in an emergency. And human blood is not blue. It is aquamarine. I think that's about all we're gonna get out of this book. So, let's think of what we know together. I think you're studying for some sort of final exam. So, if you're studying for the final exam, you will need to know things of finality. Like, did you know that at the end of races, people often run through ribbons? That's something final. And, at the end of the universe, there will be something called heat death, where we'll all be really warm. So warm that we die. That's the heat death of the multiverse. And, I don't know what's more final than that. When you finish your cereal, it is often soggy, which could be extrapolated to the sogginess of the stars in the sky at the end of the universe, where they extinguish. They're not, they're soggy now. You can't, they don't shine no more. Did you know if you mix red and blue, you get purple? Which is true, I think. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, and you can't teach a new cat old tricks, or any tricks, unless you're really, really good at teaching cats. So, lamps are like big stars, small stars. They look bigger than stars. The moon's about the size of a car. And it's a hologram. Black holes are where holograms glitch out. At the center of a black hole, it's black. Rabbits jump high because they are filled with springs. And lighters work because they always have a tiny fire going on inside them. So you can't hold a lighter for too long or it'll catch your hand on fire, no matter how light it is and easy to transport. Transportation is fast, and you can tell how fast it is by the number of horses it has in it. And speakers are expensive because they have to fit all of the tiny musicians inside. It's a lot of tiny musicians, and it's very difficult to get them as loud as they are when they're that small. It's also trouble changing the pitch so they're not like dee 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 dee. They gotta sound like, regular. Friends are always there for you, and that's why boomerangs always come back, because they're friends. Gotta because they're friends, they always come back. Boomerangs are friends, and let's see. The price of gas keeps going up because it's attached to a balloon, and books are heavy because they're filled with rocks. I think I've never touched a book. They look kind of like square rocks, as far as I can tell. I've never seen a book either. I've been told they're square, like no, not like that. That's too rectangular. Like that. I've told books are square. I've told books are square. That's how you say that, right? I've told books are square. I've scolded hooks are tear. I fold with a bear. Sorry, I blacked out for a minute there. Yeah. What was this about? Science. Your science. Final exam for science. Well, I gotta tell you, I think you're set. I think you really got this down now. Like, we've been really crunching the letters here, and I think we got it. massive platypus popcorn, pop filter, pop, father, dad, grandfather, grandson, grandmother. I have a coffee account, and I think I'm having a stroke. So, if you'd like to leave a little donation behind in exchange for your wonderful tutoring, that'd be wonderful. I'm going